And we have another 2 rounds to go. Next one is benchmarking test. So, of course, we're going to use whatever benchmark I can find here. And I think we're going to use this benchmark. I do not. Into to benchmark. I don't know, really. So, we're going to open these, and we're going to do benchmark tests on both for this round. Okay, so we're going to test on both. Alright, guys. We are not going to start tests at the same time. Now, about the same time. So this is going to run through a photo test, 3D graphics test, 2D graphics test. 2D comes first. And then we will go through some CPU testing, which is testing right now. And, of course, you guys know what kind of tests you're going to expect from the Atrix 4G, an NVIDIA Tegra 2 dual-core processor. We have a lot to expect out of a high-end smartphone like this. So we're going to wait around, let these two test. Seems like we're running a little slow on the Atrix for some reason. Could be just the app. To let you guys know, I do have only a few apps running on each, so this is going to be fair. There's no stress test involved here. I may do that in an upcoming video, but not to go off the topic. We are waiting to see. We are testing CPU integer performance now on both. They seem to be in the same ball field with the testing. So we are still awaiting our testing. And then we will get our scores, and we will compare them. Whichever has a higher score will win this round. So as we wait, there we go. So we are just trying to pull through here. We are experiencing pretty slow speeds. There we go. There's a 2D test on the Inspire 4G. We should be getting the exact same thing on the Atrix 4G. As you can see, it looks very smooth. Like I said, this is rooted, a rooted Inspire. This Motorola Atrix is also rooted, but it does not have any custom ROMs installed. This is Synonym Mod 7.1 on running on this. And guys, if you can, take a look at the picture quality. I'm going to upload these in HD, so now as you can see, we have some 3D graphics coming in, running at 58 frames per second on the Inspire 4G with a 3D test. We're kind of awaiting that to happen on the I hope I said Inspire last time. We are waiting the test on the Atrix. So, as you can tell, the Atrix is beautiful, with a beautiful screen. Both have beautiful screens. On the Atrix, it's 960 by 540 resolution, and it is a QHD display. So, we have some very nice sharpness and very nice colors. And the same goes to the Inspire 4G. We have some beautiful colors. Both are extremely smooth. Until they bump up in frame rate a little bit, they will be. Both are extremely smooth in this part. Well, apparently we have a problem here. Okay, well, that may be a problem. Our SD card is running low on memory. We got our score. We won't count that, so we will not count the SD card write speed for either of them, because I do have an SD card in my Motorola phone, and same with this one. But I would just subtract those read and write scores out of it, so it's not unfair on this round. And we will make sure we have this. I may take some math, probably a calculator, possibly. So we will again subtract the speeds, because it's definitely not fair to have not testing that. But you should see this total score on the Inspire 4G ran at 2505. So that is pretty decent. It was around 1700 non-rooted, and as you see, there's a huge increase in performance whenever it is rooted. I'll let you guys know, if you root your devices, it's at your own risk. You have the chance of bricking a device or permanently bricking the device, and you may be able to get away with replacing it at AT&T. I got away with replacing my Inspire. Okay, everyone, so what we got here, we got 4,661 on the Atrix, but we are going to subtract the, the SD card write and read speed from those. So just to make it fair for you guys, because it's definitely not fair at all. So hang by me for when I do some math here. Sorry guys, I'm kind of having a rough day with this thing. Okay, so we're going to subtract 244. Oh my god, this is bad. That's what you get when you do stuff early. Remind me guys not to do this ever again, because it never works out right. Okay, that's better. Okay, that leaves the Motorola Atrix with a total score of 4417, which beats the Inspire 4G, sorry, on that. So this round is going to go to the Motorola Atrix 4G. We are 3-2. Can this be a tiebreaker the next time? We will see right now, but this is our last final test, and this is going to be a speed test using speedtest.net. We're both running at AT&T's 4G, or claim 4G network, I'm sorry. There is definitely not 4G yet where I am. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run speedtest.net on both devices. Hopefully, if we have them both. We have speed test on here and here. We are going to do a total of 3 speed tests total here. We're going to try these at the same time now. Okay, so let's see which one will take this round. A higher ping on the Atrix. They both have the same radio speeds. Looks like the Atrix is taking this round a little bit by a long shot. Actually, this is the highest data speeds I've seen here on my Atrix. The Inspire I've seen a lot higher. So we will do some more tests to confirm. Well, upload speeds are a little suckish on the Atrix. There we go. It's better. Okay, so we did that, guys, and we're going to do 2 more tests just to make sure we're fair. We're both on the same servers. Okay, second test. The ping is again a good bit lower on the Atrix than it is the Inspire, and something clearly is not right with the radio performance on the Inspire 4G. And on the Atrix 4G, it's just blowing it away. And they both have the same. They have the same radio speeds, but they do not have the same radios. This is a Qualcomm. I do not know what kind of radio is in this because I've never looked that up. If you guys can shoot me a comment, I'd appreciate that because I'd love to know. So we may get a turn. Maybe the Inspire 4G has a comeback here. Maybe, just maybe. The 20.29 megabits is pretty pathetic. I'm sorry, but that is definitely not 4G. 4G LTE, 4G, or even their HSPA Plus networks should be a lot quicker than that. Again, we have fairly slow, lower ping. And we may have a bit of a better speed, hopefully, this time. But you can see the Atrix is just ripping this Inspire apart on our speed tests. Completely dominating it here. It sounded wrong. Okay. So we have 0.90 download speeds on the Inspire. And we have 3.3 megabits download speeds on the Atrix. So this is a huge difference on these things. And I do have, just for the record, I do have the correct radios installed for this firmware, for this ROM. So there was nothing to do with that. So as you guys can see, we have definitely 3 rounds. The Atrix beat this thing every 3 rounds. And if you guys are even giving track, I think that's 4-2. So, excuse me, 3-2. So the Atrix definitely showed. I mean, both of these phones are great here. As you can see, they both have a lot of high-end features. They're both great phones. It kind of depends on the user experience of what you guys want. If you guys want a bigger phone, a bigger screen, I go with the Atrix, the Inspire 4G. If I want a smaller screen, like it's just between the size of not too small, not too big, I'll go with the Atrix 4G. Of course, the Atrix 4G, I'll run through this again, has a dual-core NVIDIA Tegra 2 processor. And on the Inspire, we have a single-core 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. So everyone, this has been a great opportunity with me being on here on YouTube with you guys. And the winner of this round is going to have to be your Atrix 4G. So next time we're going to have the smackdown between the Atrix 4G and the iPhone 4 championship of a couple other ones, or hopefully. And this iPhone 4 has been fighting for well over a year. I'm not going to answer that right now. Anyway, next we will have the battle between the iPhone 4 and then the Atrix 4G. And we will see which one takes that round because the iPhone 4 is really strong. It's really been fighting hard for the last year. And we are awaiting our iPhone 5 update. Hopefully that comes soon. Well, anyway, guys, if you guys didn't think I was fair, please drop me a comment here and tell me what I did wrong. I'd like to know. I wish I would stop. Anyway, please drop me a comment on YouTube if I did anything wrong here. If you have any disagreements of what I've said here or any tips of what I can do better, please drop me comments. I would love to learn from my mistakes. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and I hope I gave you guys a very good smackdown here. Thanks.